it was actually a privilege to be here and watch that game, wasn't it, Ria?
Yeah, I think we can talk about Tottenham and their efforts and later on, but you have to marvel at this guy here. I feel blessed that I was in this stadium live to be able to watch him. I'll tell my kids about it tomorrow on the school run. This guy, what he does on a football pitch is just ridiculous. He's like he's got a remote control in his hand, assesses the situation and says, yeah, right, we just plot in the location and I put the ball exactly where I want to put it on a sixpence. His weight of pass, his decision making is unrivaled, and when he gets in to finish, he is cool as you like.
5 goals in the Champions League already in 2 games this season for Lionel Messi. I sense he means business, Henrik.
He always does. He got rested now as well, and he felt, well, I got some extra energy here, so I'm going to go for it. But it's just a pleasure, as Rio was saying here, to be here tonight and witness it live. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I actually ended up thinking that he was trying to play 1-2s off the post just to try and score. I mean, he's that good. But here, as a defender, I've been in that position. You cannot even commit. You're thinking, should I go? Should I not? He's that quick. He can go around me. You have to end up thinking, please just hope he misses. And he's such a great player to watch.
30 seconds later, Titus didn't hit the post, and then he thought, actually, I'll squeeze this one a little bit closer, Henrik.
Yeah, no, I mean, he had the ball out and then running away from his midfield player, and then the 2 dummies from Coutinho and Suarez, and just using the pace of the ball and just caress it in the corner. And it's a fantastic finish.
He uses the pace of the ball, really. He doesn't even put anything behind it. He just guides it in. The composure he's got there to see them there. He just sees it clear as day. Beautiful finish. Lloris can do nothing.
He leaves a little bit more margin than the first 2 ones he hit the post.
It's just sensational night, and Messi will take all the headlines, not for the first time. I think we've put together like a montage of his evening's play.
Yeah, we could be here for half an hour.
Well, it can't last half an hour, because otherwise Matt will be on really late with his highlights.
The great thing about him, though, is that we've all talked about his dribbling, his goal scoring and stuff, but his passing today, the weight of his passing, the decisions that he made when on the ball, and his awareness of his teammates and people around him and his opponents. I mean, it's second to none. I mean, his vision is phenomenal, and he's just a player that you sit here. I was looking in the stands at times and looking at people looking to the skies, saying, how is he doing that? And the Spurs fans applauding this guy.
I think that happened at times tonight.
Yeah, welcome back, by the way, Jermaine.
Thank you.
Sneaked in there. You were co-commentating
Not
earlier.
a problem. But that did happen at times tonight. I mean, I was doing the co-coms and I actually took my headphones off just to try and listen to the atmosphere, and I felt like everybody was just almost in awe of what he was actually doing on the pitch. And just, I mean, you know, touch maps are what they are, and they show exactly a certain influence, but it doesn't show the finesse and the touch. And also the control that he had on this game today. He controlled the game in terms of the tempo of it, and
he's very special.
He is special, and I mean, there's no more words really to describe him. I mean, you just have to look at it, and if you understand football, you understand how difficult the things he does are, and in the way that he does it is just fantastic.
Of the moment, it's wonderful to be able to witness players like that, especially firsthand. We're very fortunate, as you said, blessed.
Yeah. That's the best I've seen him play in England. Anyway, I've watched him.
At Wembley against.
Well, and sorry again.
I'll never forget that.
Yeah, I suppose you came. But you came up against probably a more complete Barcelona side in that particular time in which he probably excelled. But it was still a special performance tonight, I thought, and one that quite in this crowd, as quiet as I've seen.
And to be fair, he was up against proper defenders today.
Yeah, he was. Do you know what as well, though? I mean, we all speak about what he was doing on the ball, off the ball.
He worked hard,
especially the first half when it was a tighter game, a tighter affair. The way he was closing people down, making tackles, running back to help his fullback. I mean, it was just a complete all-round performance.